The Cambodia-Thailand conflict, a bird's-eye view. From above, the border between Thailand and Cambodia looks like a hairline crack on an old pane of glass. When sunlight hits it just right, it reflects fragments of colonial memory, hazy and uncertain, as if even history isn't quite sure where it belongs. Down below, bullets are chambered with national pride, while keyboards across Vietnam clatter with commentary from people who couldn't locate Preah Vihear on a map if their VPN depended on it. Some cheer for Cambodia out of reflexive sympathy, others for Thailand, maybe because their last vacation there went smoothly. Patriotism is now measured by gut reactions. Reason is buried beneath a pile of hot takes, trending posts, and geopolitical explainers that last 59 seconds, complete with epic music and emoji subtitles. Sometimes it feels like history is being filmed vertically, while journalists argue over the semantics of territorial infringement. Influencers are live streaming war updates with animated graphs and dramatic hand gestures. Meanwhile, somewhere in the back rooms of policy offices, the real concern isn't so much the border skirmishes, but that TikTok has replaced textbooks in teaching geography, with memes and irony filters. Cambodia builds a temple complex, Thailand responds with barbed wire, and villagers on both sides live in quiet fear. But a few clicks away, online spectators react like it's a PvP showdown between rival guilds in some MMORPG. No one remembers that Preah Vihear isn't an NFT to be auctioned off. It's a stone relic from a past that never stopped being political. The old maps of Indochina were drawn with the shaky hands of drunk Frenchmen. But somehow it's the people of Southeast Asia who bleed to maintain the lines. Somewhere, someone in a cold office drafts a stern policy memo about post-colonial strategy and the threat of color revolutions. Someone else whispers, "You think the CIA's cooking up a Southeast Asian stew? Low heat? Just enough to simmer?" Because modern conflict doesn't always need bombs. Sometimes all it takes is a subtle money trail, a carefully planted phrase, or a well-timed like. And if we're not careful, even trust can be bought quietly through an e-wallet. From way up high, it's hard to tell who's right or wrong. People shrink smaller, voices grow louder, but understanding? It just drifts farther out like a weak radio signal. Look closely and you'll see that old temple still standing, silently caught between nations. Maybe waiting for reconciliation, or maybe just yawning, bored, at yet another century of conflicts with subtitles. And while people on both sides die, lose homes, and bury loved ones, the governments that started it all don't even lose a single hair. Because war has never been about people hating people. It's about power hating compromise. It's about third and fourth parties playing chess with blood-stained pieces. And when it ends, it's always the common folks who clean up the mess, while the players sip wine and write memoirs.